All right. Going live. I'm just gonna let it go for a few seconds. So we can go live over here as well. Just gonna double check my mic is on, guys. A little blue light for when it's on. Blue, boom. All right. Cool. All right, guys. Yes. All right. Welcome to the stream, guys. We are gonna be doing a bit of arms, bit of shoulders. I feel like I've been neglecting a little bit shoulders recently because I think last session I sort of didn't do too much, or no, I didn't do any shoulders, did I? I deadlifted. So we need to get back into the rhythm of getting our shoulders in there, you know. Otherwise, every other muscle group we have been hitting very nicely, getting stronger for sure. Shoulders, you know, we need to pick it up on the shoulders a bit, you know. I think shoulders is actually one of my strong points as well, so we need to, you know, take advantage of that, you know. $50. Let's see how this goes. If it goes well, maybe next session we will go higher. We'll have to see. But keeping strict form on this actually pretty good. 12, 13, 14 reps, that's pretty good. That means I think that's eligible to go up for the next session to next up 55. What's crazy is I started on this, I started on what? I believe I started on 30. I'm talking about pounds. So started on 30, now I'm at 50. So we're slowly going up. I'm obviously next session going to be going for 55. So we're going up slowly, very nice. Like I remember like 30 used to be like really time me out, so like close to max, if not max. So you know that we're going to 55 now. Pretty nice progress, can't lie. Let me know, guys. Do you guys stretch before you head into the gym? I used to warm myself up back when I first started like lifting. I used to warm myself up with like push-ups. So I would like do like 3 sets of push-ups or something like that, and then I used to go into my workout. It was like dual purpose. I guess it's sort of like a warm-up, but it's also sort of, I was trying to get like my push-up count better. I was trying to make sure I could do a decent amount of push-ups. I feel like even after training, sorry, not training, like doing push-ups, I feel like once you like do a decent amount of push-ups, it doesn't really go away. Like I'm sort of still at that similar sort of level, maybe just a few short of like when I was actually doing it consistently, but to be that close is actually pretty sick, to be honest. We're going another like 30 seconds and we'll go in and we'll drop set. And we'll see how that goes. Yeah, let me know, guys. Do you guys stretch, or do you guys do any sort of warm-ups before you work out? I mean, for me, the only sort of warm-up I'd say I'd do is like a couple reps of like maybe half the weight I'm about to do. Just like maybe 3 or 4 reps, just to like, you know, not have that like, I don't know, say you're doing triceps. I don't want to have like an elbow injury. I feel like my elbows start to ache if I go straight in with a high weight. So if I do like just a couple reps of like maybe low weight, it sort of doesn't really hurt the elbows after. But like just going straight in, I don't know, that's a bit that's a bit diabolical. But that's the only sort of like warm up I really do, you know, like just a couple reps before an exercise. Because if I'm about to start legs, I'll maybe do, I don't know, 18 kg, couple reps, and then I'll go straight into like 55 or more. So things like that, you know, like just a tiny little bit of like, I don't know, taster reps, I guess you could call them. Anyways, let's get going on this. Rough. Anyways, let's drop down like a little weight and we'll go again. 3, 4. Okay, that actually felt pretty nice. Cannot lie, I think the biceps are pretty pumped up, like doing that. Can't lie. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Alright, so we gotta move over and we're gonna do some more biceps, but it's gonna be like the weighted curls, like these. I think we're on the 26s for that. Might be going up to 28, I'm not sure. Let's see how they feel. And we'll see how we tackle it, you know? Let me grab my stuff. We'll head over, let's go. Remember last time I was carrying my, oh shit. Last time I was carrying my tripod like this, I ended up dropping my power bank off of the phone. And it smacked the floor. Because the tripod's pretty high up. You know, it's like at least 5 feet up. Quite the crash. But luckily, it didn't turn into Lego pieces. Alright. Fair enough. Let's go over this way. I'm thinking, like, I have an earring here. Thinking of maybe getting both my ears pierced, having like both earrings. I'm not sure, but the problem, there's not really actually a problem, but actually no, it is a problem. So the problem is my ears, like I got big ears, I haven't got like small ears, so it doesn't really have to get a bigger like sort of piece, sort of like, you know, like gem or something, for it to actually look somewhat sizable, you know, and stick out a bit, you know. But the other problem is my fucking earlobes, they like bend upwards, so you don't really see it because they're fucking, when I'm head on, my fucking earlobes are bending upwards like this. I think like this, maybe it'd be better, I don't know. Alright. 26 kg. Let's go. I feel like the fit is a little bit I don't know, I feel like white, man. It just exaggerates all the creases. Like I even ironed this and it still looks, you know, creased and stuff. And this is a pretty tight hoodie, to be honest. So I don't know. Yeah, also I don't know, a great choice of t-shirt because it's a black and then my hoodie is white. So if you at any angle see, it looks a little bit funny. But anyways, no. We're here to work out. Let's get it. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I think we need to do a little bit more sessions, not too much longer, but a little bit more sessions. As soon as we can hit that proper like 12 fairly cleanly, we'll go up to 28. But for now, 26 is a sweet spot for sure. You need to make sure you're progressively overloading. You need to progressively use higher weight, and if you can't use higher weight, do a little bit more reps. You know, you want to show your body you are progressing, you're doing more, so it actually needs the muscles, because your body's quite logical. It's like, if I'm not lifting this weight, I don't really need all this extra muscle and all this extra weight, you know. But if you show it like, look, I'm lifting this weight consistently, we're getting stronger, we're doing more, it's gonna be like, all right, fine, you know, I need more muscle. So then it starts building up. But it is quite a slow process, you know. Your body does react to change, you know, fairly slowly in terms of muscle building and things like that. So yeah, you know, it's like, you know, one day you don't lift like high weight and it's like, oh shit, I need to become jacked now, you know. You need to do it consistently over and over, and then your body starts to catch on. All right. Feeling pretty good with the biceps. I don't really like training biceps, but not too bad so far, not too bad. Doing pretty good. I quite like this gym. It's quite a chill little gym. I feel like the lighting's not that great in terms of like trying to take a picture, or you know, even in the bathroom, it's too much like light, but basically just blows out your pictures with the exposure and shit, even with good cameras. So I don't think the lighting's great for pictures and stuff, but in terms of what it actually does, you know, the gym itself, like its practical efficiency, it's pretty good. You know, it's got a lot of machines, basically everything you need. It's got the fountains, it's got the toilets, it's got, you know, you got like a little front desk reception area. You got a vending machine with some really cool stuff in there that gets refreshed. You know, it's very clean. You know, it's, you know, even without the cleaners being here cleaning every single day, it's still pretty good. You know, people are taking care of it and stuff. It is really nice, and no, I really do like it. It's got a good variety of weight. It doesn't just, you know, cap out at like low weight like 30 or something. You know, it caps out 50 kg dumbbells, which are pretty nice. Yeah, and they reorganize, you know, they change it. They do take care of the gym, so I quite like it. And it's got like a nice little way to sign in, you know. It's 24/7, so you can come in whenever you want. And you know, staff very nice. It's only really one guy who really runs the gym, but you know, the cleaners are here and there. You know, they're nice to talk to and stuff. Very friendly. So honestly, this gym is like really nice and very quiet. That's the main selling factor to me. You know, it's like I switched from a gym that, you know, had 170 people in it at a time, and now, you know, the cap, the busy of this gym is like 8 people. So honestly, it is pretty chill. All right, let's go. Oof. Biceps really are screaming right now. Oof. Oh yeah, we need to drop. So where we were on 26, let's drop down to the 22. Okay. Oh fuck, I messed that up. Trying to use my body weight to push it, not my arms, because my nerve issue is really fucking me up right now. Anyways, I'm gonna take off the wrist straps because I want to take off the hoodie. I haven't done a gym session with the hoodie off in a while, so let's check it out. Sorry guys, the mic is coming up for a second. Gonna mic myself up again there. So much easier to mic yourself up. Hit some poses for you. We're doing biceps, so I might as well hit the biceps here. Man, the vascularity in the light is really nice actually. I'm not a very vascular guy, but damn. That is crazy like that. Holy shit. I've never seen that before me, man. I'm pretty gassed with that, you know. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know where the fuck the hoodie. I don't really want to put it on the floor, you know. But she did just mop here, so it is kind of fine. That folded into a nice, neat position, you know. Like, check this out. Check out that folded onto the floor. That's actually pretty sick. Sorry for the scuff angle, guys, but that was pretty sick. Looking pretty dope, can't lie. Okay, so we've got some triceps to do here now. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, so we're gonna warm up, so we're gonna do grab some tens. I'm gonna come over closer to you guys just because this is a little bit too far, I feel like. Yeah. Doing a jigsaw puzzle right now. I think this is, yeah, this is good, I think. Cool. Let's get our wrist wraps back on. And we'll go for it. First terminal, feeling good. This isn't even tricep pump, so I kind of want to see what that's gonna look like. It is right now an empty gym, so it's pretty chill. I'm hoping you guys can't see me from over there. Just give me a second. Yeah, you should be able to see me from here actually. All right, let's go. See, I told you, I don't really warm up all that much. I just do enough so that I don't fuck up my triceps, not my triceps, sorry, my elbows when I go to a higher weight. So, over to the 18s here. Cool. Oh, wait. Whoa. I need to tuck in my t-shirt, that's what I needed to do. I feel like I look quite bulky when I tuck my t-shirt in. Gotta get a slimmer waist, man. All right, give me a sec. Let's go. I feel like I'm getting acid reflux, man, honestly. Let's go. Oh. Oof. 11, just not 12, fuck. Find on the way down. Fuck. All right. There we go. Anyway, guys, how are you guys all doing? Wish my fucking love handles weren't there. That would actually really be crazy work. But don't worry, on the cut, they're gonna disappear, don't worry. It's gonna be nice. Man, the feeling when something is pumped and the vascularity comes, you know, all at once is nice. It is a nice feeling, for sure. Seems like no one coming to the gym today. There are some people who do come in at this time, but for some reason today they were not having it. Guess those are just one of those days. It's alright, it's, you know, more space and more, you know, emptiness for us, and we can just chill. Don't have to worry about, you know, the people coming in the way and stuff, so it's all pretty chill. Alright, I want a bit more of a hype song, would be nice. But I keep getting, oh my gosh, getting the slower songs. Okay, I'm going to change my song, that's what I want to do. I'll go for that, that's fine. That was a chill song. Alright, let's get into another set. We're gonna put our wrist wraps back on. We don't want to injure ourselves. And then we're gonna go ahead into the next set. Okay, let's go. After this, we're gonna drop set. And we got a little bit more triceps after this still, so we have to see about that. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Fuck. I would not want to hit myself in the head with one of these. Fuck. Not fun. Alright, we've got to drop. Let's go. The necklace was pinned to the back. Alright. Down to 14. And we'll smash this. Yeah. All right, decent. Oof. Okay, that's that one bun. Next we got the one behind our head that we seem to always almost hit our head on. Yeah, I see those weird variations. Just get an exercise and make it dangerous somehow. I don't know how. I'm just really noticing like the vascularity coming more than I ever used to, which is really weird because I'm bulking, so my vascularity should be going away and not coming more, you know. So, and then that's always a good sign, you know. I'm definitely getting chunkier, so it's not like, oh, I'm not gaining or anything like that. It's all right. I feel like I'm getting there's like forehead lines. I don't mind if I raise my eyebrows and I have a bunch, that's fine. But if I'm trying to get them without even doing anything, like normal face, I think it's still got a little remnants, even when my face is relaxed. Weird. Anyways, tomorrow's Friday. We've got a nice deadlifting day tomorrow. That'll be pretty nice to do. Do need to clean my shoes again. You know, I got like a little sneaker cleaner solution thing that I bought from Amazon, and it works pretty well. You know, you just scrub it with this little brush, and it's pretty nice. Let me know, have you guys ever put your shoes in the washing machine? Does that work, or does it like just rip your shoes apart? Let me know. Yeah, because that might be the move. That might be the move. Okay. Yeah, just like another minute. That set is pretty intense because we dropped, and it's an exercise that gets me straight to, like, honestly, absolute failure. Because you go to failure, you then go to like this extension of failure, and then you drop the weight, go to failure again, and then you do the extension failure again. So it's quite an intense one to be going straight into another exercise. So I'm gonna give myself like another minute here, and we're gonna go ahead. Bada boom. I haven't seen myself in the t-shirt in a decent bit, you know, like in a gym t-shirt, so pretty refreshing to see. Because I've been going to the majority of my last bunch of sessions in a hoodie, so yeah. Yeah, it's that, guys. Man's acid reflux, I feel like it's burning here, and also, pardon me, on the bottom of like my throat. Okay. All right. We do need to tuck in still for this set here. So what were we gonna do 28, or have we done 28, or I think we're going 28 for this, honestly. Let me grab my wrist straps. I'm not trying to snap my wrist in half. And let's get it. Okay. Let's go. This is zesty ass fucking exercise, this one. But we'll get through it. Okay. Definitely way more challenging. Way more challenging than that fucking what was it, 26. We better get this nice and smooth. Fuck. Well, the vascularity is coming out, which is pretty nice. Boom. I really don't like my t-shirt tucked in. It makes me look way bulky, man. That's crazy. That vein is a mad one. Sorry, I'm not showing you guys. This vein right here is crazy work. It's always nice when you unlock the bicep vein, you know, for the first time. It is a nice feeling, because I don't know, it really changes the look of your physique when you have like a nice bulging vein like that, you know. All right, a minute, 2 minutes, maybe 2 minutes. We're gonna go hit the next set. We're gonna drop set, and we'll go into the tricep. Fucking glizzy gobbler, fucking gritty. I don't know what the fuck this is, but you know what I mean. Those tricep rope thingies. We'll do that. Then we have a bit of shoulders. So exciting to see what the shoulders look like pumped up as well. That's gonna be pretty sick. And we see how it goes, you know. Anyways, it is around 2 AM right now, you know, we are chilling, pretty much an empty gym right now, so we're gonna see, you know, how the session goes. It's right now we're chilling, you know, just vibing right now, honestly. It's a nice little atmosphere. Luckily it wasn't raining on the way, so honestly, all in all, I can't complain. Pretty chill. I caught my bus on time, you know. Things are looking nice right now, you know. We're gonna get this next set now. Six, 7, 9. Oof. Pretty fucking good, that. $24. Oh, this is gonna suck. My elbow's actually kind of hurt, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it is a new height weight, so it does sort of make sense, but fuck. Drop set. That was actually pretty clean. 1, 2, 3. I feel like the way I put the dumbbell down when I like do this, can you imagine I trap my finger on it? Holy crap, I'd lose a finger with that amount of weight and momentum on the dumbbell. Mad. Not too bad at all. Man, the rear delts when I do that, damn, active in that crazy. All right, let's move you guys over and we'll head over to the, what's it called? The glizzy gobblers over here, right? Double rope, not one. Oh, that's too easy. What are we doing? We did 80 last time, so 90 might be actually a bit cool. Feels pretty good actually. Let me go grab my stuff and we'll be back. Damn. That is fucking sick. Gonna grab my neatly folded hoodie. Who's looking up, man? Over here, bro. Not bad. All right, there we go. I need more control on the weight, you know. 10, 11, 12. Feels like I'm fucking sucking up air. It was like crazy. Feel like a fish. Wonder now we're looking. Let's see how we're looking. Doesn't really show too much, but the bicep might. It's not the greatest lighting, but it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. The lighting over there is a little bit better. As I said, this gym's lighting isn't the greatest. I mean, here's a little bit of pretty height. I mean, over here it's not too bad. You can see a lot of it. It's actually pretty good there. I mean, as I said, I haven't seen myself. Sorry if I'm posing, but I haven't seen myself in a mirror in the t-shirt in quite a little while now. So I'm pretty proud of the gains, you know, what can I say? Brother. More water. You gotta hydrate. Bada bum, bada bum. That is crazy work. Maybe if I fit you guys this way, you'll be able to see the better lighting. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you would actually even see it, to be honest. That's crazy with the shoulder too. You can see that. Not too bad at all. On to the next set. You know, someone was actually asking me about neck training the other day. I haven't had any experience with actually neck training myself. Seeing other people sort of do some sort of variation of it, but let me know, guys, if you guys know anything about it. How good is it, like, in terms of what it does for you? And what does it even do for you? Let me drop down to 80. I really had to push for that. My tricep feels, it cannot get any more tense. Crazy. I might do a tiny bit deadlifting just because I don't actually even know what I look like with a t-shirt on deadlift. I kind of want to see how that looks, if it's any good or not, because I have no idea. Sort of want to try like a tornado kick or something like that. There's actually, I genuinely have no idea how my tornado kicks are looking right now. They might be shit, they might be good. No idea. Anyway, guys, if you guys have got anything you want to ask, any advice you want, you know, diet plan, anything like that, I do a little bit unconventional. You know, I feel like a lot of people don't really do exactly like the same types of exercises and things like that. But you know, if you want some unconventional advice, you know, it's not going to be the most, like, you know, what's that called, the most optimal advice, but it will get you, what you want, and maybe you'll be able to be consistent to it. Because I sort of look at things, trying to make things, a little bit more digestible, like a little bit more efficient in terms of like calories and diet. I feel like a lot of people go ahead and eat like a bunch of meals, but what I do is I drink all my calories. I have 2 shakes a day, and it's about 1.8k calories a day. Not calories a day, sorry, 1.8k calories a shake. I know that's diabolical and crazy to hear, because I feel like nobody does it like me. It's around 232 grams of oats, it's 35 grams of peanut butter, it's 35 grams of honey, it's a scoop of protein powder. I used to have a banana in there, but I took that out because I can keep going getting bananas at this door every freaking 2 seconds. I can't be bothered. So I just bulk buy all my ingredients, and it will last me like a good 3 weeks. And I'm having 2 shakes a day, so I burn through oat packets very quickly. My dad's a G, and he actually he buys like in the daily shopping he does, he buys like 2 bags of oats, kg each, so 2 kg of oats for me as well. So he's supporting the bulk. It's actually it's pretty nice of him to do. So yeah, I do like it. That is crazy. I've never imagined myself looking like this. What the fuck? Like, where am I even at right now? I'm feeling it. I'm definitely happy I took off the hoodie today. I am pretty happy about it, so that is awesome. I feel like I want to do a tornado right now. Give me a sec, guys. Okay. Oh, smooth. We always gotta stay hydrated, guys. Always. Crazy to think about how my energy is today, seeing as I just failed my driving test today. I did so well. I failed off the stupidest thing. Like, I did Pease Pottage roundabout great. I was in the right lanes. I was at the right speeds. I picked up my speed fast enough. I don't know. The only stupid thing I did was on one of the stops. They make you stop a few times during the test. I think it's like 3, there used to be 4, something like that. And now the problem is, pardon me, on one of those stops, this BMW got a little bit impatient behind me, and he, because obviously I was stopped on the left hand side. In the UK we drive on the left, so I was stopped during one of those, and he got a little impatient. He wanted to overtake, and I decided to move just as he signaled to overtake. And I moved a smudge, like a little bit, and then GG's, I failed the test, and that's it. It is so stupid. On a stop and start is how I failed. That is ridiculous. Not on the fucking multi-lane spiral roundabouts, not on traffic light roundabouts, not on huge roundabout, nothing like that. Not on fast traffic. It was raining, it was bad weather, and it was quite a bit of traffic for the time, which I didn't expect. But with all of that in mind, I did really well, I think. So, even the examiner said to me, he said, I think he felt bad because he genuinely, normally I've had 2 tests now. The first time, the guy just buggered off. He just dipped. He was just like, unsuccessful, and then GG's. He dipped. This guy, he stayed in the car a little bit, and he actually said, honestly, man, you'll pass next time. This was just bad luck. Unfortunately, it is unsuccessful. And my instructor said to me that I shouldn't have brought him in the car, because obviously when you basically, they ask you, do you want your instructor in the car, do you not want him in the car, do you want to come with or not? And I said yes, because, you know, I'm pretty fond of my instructor, he's pretty cool, I want to show off, like, you know, the pass, you know, but the reason it's not great to have an instructor in their car is because, you know, the tests are recorded and things like that, you know, to ensure, like, you know, things aren't being shady and stuff like that. And basically, if the instructor is in the car, there's like that's basically a witness, and if the examiner passes you, the instructor could report him for, you know, biasly passing someone, or, you know, improper, you know, passing someone, something like that. But if there's no witness, it's just you and the examiner, he has more of a chance, because he's not risking his career now, there's much more of a chance he'll turn a blind eye away over your silly, stupid mistake. And so if I didn't have my instructor in the car, I probably could have passed today. So, and it's even more stupid is, I think he gave me a chance. He said, are you sure you want your instructor in the car for to hear your driving results? I think that was his chance to basically say, like, you know, like, if you don't want him here, I'll pass you. So, fuck's sake, man. That's annoying. But next time, we'll definitely get it. I'm way more confident going in for the next time, and I think I have it in the bag, so if I fail the next time, I'm actually gonna get the first, like, fuck. But we should be able to do it next time for sure. All right, I'm getting so much acid reflux, man. I feel like it's the caffeine, you know. I'm only having 200 milligrams. I used to have 400. Now I'm having 200, and this, damn. I think maybe it's because it's like every day, because I'm going to gym so consistently, of course. All right. Hey man, give me a song, bro. What the fuck is happening here? This is a bit, you know, come on. Let's go. Okay. I got a couple playlists, you know. I feel like you shouldn't always be just hyping up, like, having hype up music always in the gym, you know. Sometimes there's those times when I have a little bit of sad music in the gym, you know. Like, I feel like sad music can have as much power as hype music, as long as you have a sad moment, you know. Some sort of past relationship, cheating, like you've been cheated on or something like that. I feel like it can really go crazy with it, you know. Like sad music, you know, sometimes you just want to feel shit, you know, like you want to do your thing and stuff like that. But anyways, let's go in. This isn't drop, is it? It is drop. No, wait, here it is. Fuck the acid reflux, man. We can go. This actually works a little bit of your abs somehow. I have no idea how. Because I guess you have to stabilize your body against the weight. I feel like I started losing fucking circulation on that set, man. That's kind of crazy. Alright. What's the time looking like? 2:30. Yeah, we definitely need to go and head back soon. Do you want to try and get some sleep? Worked on freaking 1 hour of sleep for my driving test, and I still performed that well. So sleep ain't important, man. Easy. Alright. Alright, we're gonna do one more set. We haven't had enough rest, but we're gonna do one more set and we're gonna go ahead and get this drop set after. Drop. Fuck. Nope. It's fine. We need to move on. And we need to go and do the oh, I like it. Rubber. It's the rubber one. I like this one. My favorite like attachment of this because they have some other ones which is a little bit annoying. Alright, let's go. I'll try this way. Fuck. I don't know how well I'm gonna perform. I've done a little bit extra on triceps, but you know, extra gauge triceps, it's all good. My job's are crazy messed up right now. Boing. I can't even put my hand like this because my tricep actually hurts in that position now. Yeah, I'll take this one. That's cool. Let's try it. I am so strong. What the fuck? Eight, 9, 10, 11, 13. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. I sound like I'm gonna puke. What the fuck? Let's go. My right arm is weaker. Gonna get a different angle, guys. Even the shoulders are pumped, man. Just resting, just chilling. Calluses are wearing away because it's been a few days without the deadlifts. But don't worry, I can't even put my hands like this because the shoulders are too pumped, and triceps. It feels awkward because it's just so tense, but yeah. Just feeling the music. We'll head into another set. Second, then we'll drop. And then we got some more. We haven't got the attachment I want, so I'm gonna have to circle around and get that one, and then it'll be all good. And then we got this one. I want to see how much weight I can push in that one, just because I haven't done that one a little bit. So with all the back gains and all that, I'm hoping we can push a bit higher on the weight on that. That'll be pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm still waiting, still resting. Let me know, guys, what is your favorite exercise in the gym? Mine is, if I'm honest, it's gonna be the deadlifting, or it's gotta be the back sort of like rowing machine. I'm not sure which one's really, out of the two, my favorite. I really like both of them, and they're both sort of back exercises. But to be honest, what's crazy is I never even used to train back. It was only maybe 6 months ago or something like that that I actually used to train back or anything like that. I started off with the rowing machine, but then they took the freaking rowing machine away. It was like a free weight sort of rowing machine where they put it back like this. I know recently they've actually brought it back, but now I'm freaking accustomed to the back machine over there. But problem with that is, actually recently they moved everything around, so I had to go on Easter egg hunt to find the rowing machine again. But I found it and it was all chill. I'm pushing almost max stack on it now, so I'm pretty dedicated and committed to getting that max stack. I might try the rowing machine I used to like before, but I'm not really sure anymore. I might try both, I'm not sure. But we need to get ahead to another set. No. Strict form, nope. Drop. Back up for the next set on the brother. There we go. Done. All right, next one. Should be the right weight. 1, 2, 3. Can you cover even see me? we're not gonna do what we did last time. I remember I went into deadlifting about this time last week, but the problem with that is I have deadlifting tomorrow, so that just makes me weaker for my actual deadlifting day, which is not what we want. Pumped. The shoulders are looking, holy shit. The shoulders, man, is this W genetics or what? Fuck. This gotta be some W genetics, I swear. What the fuck? That is pretty sick. Somehow my front delt is getting worked. I have no idea how. Bro, this lighting is actually pretty nice for the shoulder genetics. Man, that's dope. I'm like addicted to this pose now. Because I've not seen myself in a while in the mirror, so that's pretty dope to see, honestly. Man, if I just had the thing is, I do actually have a small waist. It's just the fucking love handles right now on the bulk is making it look so bad. But man, like fuck, like this, the shoulders look fucking ridiculous. I'm not even lying. And you can actually even see like the bicep vein over here, so that is actually pretty sick. So I think we are doing pretty well, to be honest, especially recently. But anyways, we are done now here with this one, so we're gonna have to go across the gym to get the next one. Oh, I didn't turn around fully. It's okay. It's turning now. So what have we done before? We've done 50. This exercise is pretty hard. It really is quite rough on the front delts. So I am gonna try here, see what we can do in terms of front delts, but I'm hoping I can smash this weight. This is the last weight before I did a bunch of like other weights and stuff like that. So I think we should be able to hopefully go up from here and see how easy it is. I'm not exactly sure how weighty it is, to be honest, but we can go ahead and see. We're gonna have to see a set. I'm not gonna go for the first rep like that. 3. Sound like I'm getting electrocuted. if you're gonna be going up, it is gonna be like around only 1 or more weight, not 2 or anything like that. But that's the progressive one. You don't really want to be going up by like 2 pins out of nowhere, you know. So I think that is the move. Definitely, I think maybe a session more on shoulders, and then I'll be able to move up to the next one for that exercise. I am excited to see what the rear delts can do though, I'm not gonna lie. Especially with all the back training. I am excited to see what it can do. Right now, for the leg, I don't know, backwards fly, I don't know what the hell you call them, but I am on 64 somehow, so pretty nice. I feel like the range of motion is really bad though, not gonna lie. But yeah. Okay. So, gonna hydrate again. Another set, drop, and we'll move on. Been on some slow songs for a while, so I want to get something a bit more hype. Even changing my music that way is hurting with the shoulders that I've been training. We'll have to see though. No, I don't want that. I'll go with this. I'm gonna go with this one. Need to play games with the camera here. Cool. It's blinking here. It's a bit confused maybe. I feel like the lens is maybe a bit mess or something. Probably not the best way to clean it, but weird. A little bit better. Alright, we can hit the next set. Okay. Needs to drop. Not too much though, because I don't want to make it easy. And I feel like this one always makes me lightheaded as hell. And I'll make some weird faces on that one. Alright, we're about to move. Okay, let's go. I forgot I haven't even been using my wrist wraps for those exercises, dang. And I actually felt kind of better, to be honest. I'll be back, I'm gonna grab you guys in a sec. Just moving all my stuff first. I think that's everything. Let's go. To hold you guys a little bit higher just because I don't want it scraping against the ground or something. The bottom of the tripod and shit. Alright. So we're on to 64. But I'm thinking maybe we should go up to 68. But I've no idea the condition of my shoulders. Yep. Yep. It was a little bit too close to me. Trying to calm my heart rate down a little bit. I feel like it's always super high, man. Especially doing all of these failure sets and stuff. I mean, that's how you should train, but I feel like it's just always, you know? I guess I'm sort of training my heart to be at a high heart rate all of the time, which means it shouldn't struggle getting to those heart rates too often, you know? Or really. I think it's a good thing, you know, training your heart. To an extent, you know. Obviously, don't give yourself a heart attack or something like that. That's not great. I mean, that's a little hypocritical because I'm taking caffeine, which raises your heart rate, and then doing a bunch of sets that raises it even more, which is definitely not ideal for, you know, a heart attack. But it's only 200 milligrams right now, so it should be okay. Caffeine, but you know. Trying to just rest, flop my arms, just so they're not engaged. I have a maximum capacity for the set. Let's go. I mean, we did hit 12, which is good, but it's not enough to justify immediately going to the next weight. Because I did have to struggle for that, I'm not gonna lie. So we'll have to see about going up next time. Maybe, maybe not, I'm not sure. We'll have to see. All right. Anyways, guys, let me know what time of day is it for you guys. Man, these take a lot out of you. Not gonna lie. Here's some deadlifting. 2. Look forward to. I'm playing games with the. I'm playing games with the. With the with the machine right now. I felt like I had a spider on me or some shit. You're full of sleep right here, man. Okay. Man. It's like my forearm is so freaking pumped that it hurts. What from though? Because I didn't even do forearms today, you know? Could have been the triceps, but I don't really know. Maybe like the excessive grip on things to push the weight that I'm pushing. I'm not sure. All right. We're gonna head to the next set. Drop. Nope. Alright guys, I'm gonna go check when the bus is. "48 minutes. What the fuck? That's a long day, that one. Pretty dead day today in the gym. Not too much going on. Tons of things. Alright, let's go. Alright, I'm gonna drink a bit more water. Then I guess we'll just chat to you guys for a bit. And I'll go get the bus home, shower and all that again. So that should be enough. I'm zapped, guys. Not gonna lie. Alright, I am gonna be in the stream now because workout is finished. There's nothing else to really do here, you know. We're gonna be waiting for the bus, but there's genuinely not really anything else here. You know, it's a pretty nice stream. You know, I had some pretty nice moments, some pretty nice sets. So, you know, definitely feeling stronger and definitely am stronger. So, you know, definitely on a good trajectory right now. So, yeah, I mean, appreciate anyone who is here and has been watching and the chats and all that. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna be out for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll have to see what sort of streams. I think I'm gonna do 2 streams tomorrow and we'll go from there. Alright, guys, I'll see you